Alright, welcome back to another episode of our Guild Wars Melandru's Accord playthrough on Paragon, Road to HR. And as of recording this, it hasn't even been 24 hours since I ported my last episode. Coming right in the high of getting Master's first try in Modoc Crevice, no big deal. And then we got all the way to Chantry of Secrets. We unlocked a bunch of elite skills. I say a bunch of, not that many. And actually, in my inventory, I left last episode, I had like 22 Kernan pendants. And I was like, man, I want to get the last chest piece. So I was thinking about how to grind the materials for that. But then I realized, like, whoa, if I just get a bunch of iron, then I could use the tanned hide squares that I have to turn into leather squares, and I should be able to afford a chest piece. That's exactly what I'm going to start today's episode. Getting the final chest piece of our max armor. Now, I can't let it get to my head though, because we're not invincible. It's gonna definitely make us tankier, but yeah, I still gotta respect the dangers, because the dangers are gonna be increasing very quickly. But at least we'll get that last chest piece, and then the only thing I need left is some glittering dust. So I only 25. The helmets for Paragon are so cheap. But glittering dust seems to be pretty rare. I need what is that? 9 more. 9 more glittering dust. I am looking at this leadership one. I think the leadership is the way to go. But anyway, check it out. Alonian raiment, as Jazeel said, with the popped collar. I have the Asani standals. Asani standals. And I wish I had all Alonians, but pretty much I do. Let's get it. Budding. And I'm pretty low on money. I've been spending a lot of money on the old signets. Ooh, I almost got rid of that. This out. Oh, we lost the survivor. Gosh darn. I've been really unlucky keeping and hanging on to the items after salvaging the materials from it. It's kind of annoying. What are you gonna do? Yeah. And nice to increase my inventory, but can't do that until I start farming some gold Zaishin coin. I'm holding on to some extra items for my teammates, or for my heroes. This one is not really great, but this one can go on Elias. This one can go on Elias, and then if I get another Elementalist, this will be a pretty good staff for Water Ellie. Anyway, I'm wasting time. Today, we're going to continue primary quests, but I want to get this skill, Focused Anger. I think if I go backwards through the Wuhan Caverns, I should be able to get it. Since I'm Paragon, I can just put on my normal mastery build. I like running the beasts masters, and I think everyone except Talcora, everyone except Talcora is level 20, which is great. Rocking the Zed, Jin, Lonnie, Master, Talcora, and let's go with Mox. Got max damage item, max damage weapon. He's got elite skill that's actually pretty good. No good warrior. I feel bad for warriors. Nightfall don't really get any cool or attractive elite skills. Probably the best warrior elite skill in Nightfall would be to go hammer and get the devastating, but actually that doesn't happen until that eavesdropping quest, or cleave. Yeah, if I were running a Nightfall warrior, I would probably go axe, get cleave. Maybe the decapitate also is pretty cool. Or Mage Hunter Strike is not bad for countering those blocked. Am I going the right way? I went the wrong way. I'm spending too much time talking. I got a lot of hateful messages. Oops, still going the wrong way. Got a lot of hateful messages after my last video. People in physical pain for all the time wasting I did. So I'm gonna try and stay on top of it. You know, it is quite challenging talking nonstop alone, just to myself. I mean, technically I'm talking to all of you guys, but just ranting about whatever pops in my head while playing at an incredibly high level. An incredibly high level of efficiency while talking, like, pretty impressive. Oh, we got the full petway. That is really cool looking. That is awesome. And they really, I think the petway, the best thing for petway is the body blocking. As someone said, I need to make sure my melee teammates are all set to aggressive. I thought they were, honestly, but I'll fix that. Strike is 1, very good for getting the body blocker right up there. Look at that. Just balling them all up. That's the beauty of Strike is 1, I realized, is that shadow step, very underrated. Gotta level up. Oh, I gotta level up. Yeah, I'm gonna be sad to get rid of this Strike is 1 skill. I could move it over to Jin, even though Burning Arrow is quite awesome. Or, you know what? I could put it on Koss. He's a Beastmaster. A pretty low energy. Yeah, still is pretty good. Keep them nice and... Gotta take out the Scribe. Keeps in body block. Look at that. They're stuck. The melees are all stuck on the pets here. That's the beauty of it. You're not going to get a lot of DPS out of the pets, but just having that many bodies to soak up and take up space totally protects our front line. Look at they're just wasting all their efforts on a bunch of crocodiles on the petting zoo. I call this build the petting zoo. Where am I going? Oh, interesting. You can't see the map. You can't see the Caverns map because you're underground from the world map. You have to look at the mission map. So we're fighting. Fighting. Okay, I think I figured out how to get over there. You gotta like loop around. You gotta loop around here. Come around and... I don't know if this is the right direction to come from, but looks like... Really avoid it. Wow, this zealot is body blocking all of my teammates now. Not doing anything. And Mox just standing there. There we go. Mash him. We put Invoke Lighting on Zed, so he is having some energy issues, but his damage is pretty good. I don't know if he's doing more or less damage than the Masters of Magic, though. Because his air magic is 12. When he was going Masters of Magic, it was 14. So, where's that? I should be picking up items to sell now. Now that I don't really need a lot of materials, I'm just going to be selling everything I have. Anything that... The only thing I'm salvaging now is stuff that gives me glittering dust. We're looking for runes. Runes are obviously the high priority. Not that we're in much control over it. And glittering dust right now. Weapons. Green weapon drops would be great. Just to get max weapons on everyone. But in my opinion, like, if you have to choose gearing a character, the best... Like, assuming level 20, of course, the best investment would be probably skills. Skill bars would be number 1. Number 2 would be runes. And lastly, the weapons, I think, are the best thing to invest in, cost-wise. most of the power is going to be coming from the skills that you choose on your bar, and then the runes that you use to power up your skills. Would you guys agree with that? Generally, just having a max damage weapon, unless maybe if you're a warrior, I can see a warrior or a dervish or assassin making the argument that a good weapon would make a big difference in power. But I think it's the runes. The runes and insignias. Those count for a lot of stats. They have 2 priests. Dude, why are my teammates body blocked on these guys? There, I had to control target that. I had to call target on it, then they move. Sometimes they seem to naturally change target. Oh, we double aggro. Don't forget to wiggle around and dodge some projectiles when you see them coming your way. Another priest? Yep, another priest. Another priest rolled up. Dangerous here, actually. Akora hit 19. I'll wait till the next level to... I don't think she needs any more points packed into... might as well, though. It's not like she's gonna hit 20 anytime soon. Steve! Ah! I'm gonna scream every time Steve dies. Wow. We're having some trouble out-damaging their heals. I guess the oppressors also have some decent sustain because they're blood magic. Resurrect everyone. Let's go. Up and at 'em. Who else has a crocodile? That Takora? Go this way. Go for it. Oh, is this it? This is Commander Sedin, the Necromancer. There's 2 bosses here. There's a monk boss and a necromancer boss together. I don't know if I want to fight both of them, but it looks like we have no choice. Looks like we're going to triple aggro. I'm going to get ready to run out of here if I have to. A little bit too much. Let's hug this left wall. Oh boy. They're grouping up. It's a good sign. Oh yeah. Nuke him. Nuke him, Zed. I know you're air magic, but you got some lightning skills. Oh yeah, we're fine. They got nice and blocked right there. This monk has a skill called Pendulum. What is it? Pendulum of Reversal or something? That's definitely not what it's called. Something Pendulum. Which is a pretty useless skill. Very niche. Purely for countering knockdowns. And just seems very unnecessary. Here it is. Wandal's the Angry. Oh, it's a gorilla. Oh, these guys just running straight at me. Get him, Steve. Got the priest. Oh, we got a rune. Fire magic. Okay. I wish it were something else. Because Zed's not fire. Unless I switch him into a Searing Flames, which is not a bad idea later. Searing Flames is probably my favorite Nightfall Elementalist elite. Careful here. Back. I'm going to try and pull just the boss group without... Gosh. What's the point of having a bow if I'm just going to run up into melee range? Alright, we're good. Had my bow equipped. I don't know what the range of a... Oh, it's a recurve bow. I guess recurve doesn't have that much range. I need to get a longbow. Somehow avoiding that hole right there. Got focused anger. Oh, I thought he dropped a green for a second. For 45 seconds, you gain 100% more adrenaline. It's the 45 seconds. It lasts for a minute. Or the recharge is a minute. 45 seconds is what kind of turns me off to this skill. But as far as I know, this is an extremely... what do you call it? Whoops, my girl flagged back. Extremely sought after skill for Paragons. I do like the fact that it's a skill and not a dance or even a shout. I think it's better that it's not a shout either, because it just there's no removing this skill. It stays on you. I feel like I have no pet. I feel like more elite skills need to be skills rather than enchantments or stances, because that makes them that much more valuable. Probably broken if they're all skills rather than stances or enchantments. So. Okay, got focused anger. Let's see what kind of wacky builds we can do with this. I think I'm good on everything else. Got max armor, so let's move on. We're going to Chantry of Secrets. I don't think I can get Lightbringer title yet, right? Supposed to talk to this guy. Did I get the Lightbringer? Yeah, I got the Lightbringer, but I don't have any ranks, so I can't get the thing. Guy gives you a book. My book is not even halfway complete. What are you talking about? Where's my book? Oh, yeah, it's not. Man, I thought I did more quests than this. I'm getting close to where I'm ineligible to turn it in, though. I think I might already be. I think at rank 8, can't even turn in a normal book. Ridiculous. How are you supposed to turn in a book? Can't do it in before after rank 8. Well, let's run Focus Anger. I'm gonna stick with the Ranger. I'm gonna have a lot more adrenaline. What if I went Warrior? What if I went Warrior? I thought I had Watch Yourself. Is there a hero skills trainer here? Yeah. Let me check Warrior skills. Generally, Paragon Warrior is really nice. Back to Wuhan. I'm looking for some adrenaline shouts on the Warrior side. Yeah, I can get Watch Yourselves. Kind of like Save Yourself. 4-man Save Yourself. I don't need to run costs for it. But losing my pet for this a bit, you know. I might get Aggressive Refrain, because this is the super expensive. Honestly, I think I was mixing up Aggressive Refrain and Focused Anger. But this 25 energy, even though it's like almost all my energy, with Focused Anger, I'll actually be able to afford it. Yeah, I think I will be able to afford it with Focused Anger. And I'm running low on monies. Ah! Adrenaline, Spears, Blazing Spear is nice. Works with They're on Fire, and it hits for a lot. Mighty Throw's not good because it has that 3-second cast time. A lot of Deep Wound on the Spear skills. You know what though? I feel like the Ranger is better, because you get 25%, you get no armor reduction. You just have to have a pet, and you get healing. The 20 less armor is kind of scary for me, and I can easily maintain this energy with Focus Anger anyway. Yeah, it's better to go Beast Mastery. I wish I had the 12. I wish I had the 12 leadership so I can get more energy from my shouts. I think I will switch from lightning vicious attack. Deep Wound proc will be worth it. Yeah, this is a pretty good build. Of course, was I really having any energy problems before? And I only have one adrenaline skill, but with Focus, maybe I should just get a second. Maybe I should just get this Merciless Spear. Benefit from more adrenaline. I wish it did damage. Yeah, and the Anthem of Flame is still. Right then, what do we have to do? Meet with Kahani in Vitendi Valley. Go out here, right? No, I could look up the wiki and just find out all the info, but I decided to go a pure playthrough. Oh, I just have to go up there? Okay. Steady stance. What's steady stance? I feel like that's a good farming skill. Gain energy and adrenaline every time you would be knocked down. So you could use that with something like Drunken Strike, the self knockdown skill, and then or grapple. There's a grapple skill in Eye of the North. And then instead of getting knocked down, you'll just be giving yourself adrenaline and energy. Yeah, there's probably some good synergies with that build. And everything else. Crippling Anguish is nice, but might be Crippling Anguish might be nice to get for Norgu later. Be awesome if we get the green drop on this Blood guy. Blood is power, dude. 100% more adrenaline is a lot. So I think after 2 hits with my spear, 2 attacks, go for the eye should be charged. And then after 3 attacks, Merciless Spear should be charged. Dodge. I think the idea of running the aggressive refrain, though, is you only need to put it on yourself once, and then it's going to recast on yourself because of the echo. But this I have to manually recast, which ends up being more energy used in the long run. Which kind of makes sense why aggressive refrain is 25. Because the longer the fight goes, that energy is going to end up... That energy cost is going to end up paying for itself whenever you... Even after, like, 1 echo, you're going to get that energy paying for itself. Return on investment of energy. ROIE. Little investment knowledge for you guys. Little investment tip. Seriously, I'm speaking pure nonsense on playthroughs. Now, Korra, get your crocodile back in the game. And while we're at it, avoid combat. Shoot on Korra. Actually, if he avoids combat, then his pet will not attack, I don't think. Something to worry about. I always incorrectly target the Margonite first of any group because they're scary looking, but still I should attack the priest first, I think. Get a superior rune of vigor, possible. It reduces days and deep wound on you. Not worth. Oh, I should invest in some... I don't have the money for it, though. Need to look at the enemy's health before I use Merciless Spear. The 50%, not really seeing the viability of it, because once they have 50%, they're pretty much done anyway. But I guess it's a bigger spike that way. Oh, poor lion. Ice Claw. Feeling pretty strong right now. Oh, that's why my damage is down. I brought Mox instead of Odura. If I had Odura, yeah, things would be going faster. Of course, I do like having the 8 pets. Yet 8 pets are really nice. Whoops. Our build has poison, bleed, cripple, deep wound. And maybe cracked armor? Do I have any cracked armor? Oh, and blind. We got blinds too. Quite a lot of conditions. And burning. The only thing I think, yeah, I guess the only condition we're missing is cracked armor. Keep panicking and using this merciless spear when I don't need to be. Yeah, once I hit deep wound, when they're under 50% health and I hit a deep wound, they're just deleted. Res your stuff, come on. They have a lot of conditions too, it looks like. Yeah, Dunkoro's pet and Takoro's pet are not really getting in the action. They need to be set to guard. Lonnie's still rocking the Warthog, I see. I need to look for a Jahai rat on the lookout. I think it's in the next Vabbi area. These behemoths are kind of scary. I think Lightning Spear is better. We do get the deep wound, but I'm not really seeing a big effect from having it. I think spamming damage and burning with Lightning Spear is better than sometimes getting a deep wound. And 2 seconds of 25% reduced damage is plus more damage from burning itself. Better. No, even though it costs 5 energy. Just don't have enough. I don't have enough adrenaline shouts. 1 adrenaline shout from command. That's not enough. There needs to be more. More adrenaline shout. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier is, of course I know you can look at the mission map to collector, but sometimes when you're really far away, you want to see what this guy is collecting. I wish there was a way to target him and look at exactly what he has. That's what I meant in my previous video. Where's the Warthog at? Wow, that's a good spear. Decent staff. These are decent items. They're decent. Not great, but decent. Cobalt Talons, those are from Scree. Poor Warthog didn't make it. Oh, this is a cool area. Kind of funny to me how some maps are just perpetually in night. Some are in day. You don't really see a lot of maps in like dusk or dawn. Either sunny or night. Are there any maps you guys can think of where the time of day is always sunrise or sunset? I don't think so. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Forgot to admire the look of my character. I just got the max armor. It didn't even take some time to admire the way he looks. That's kind of lame. Take a look at him in action. Yeah, he needs the blue dye. Blue dye on his chest piece. But he looks pretty sweet. The popped collar is definitely cool. And the Astani sandals are not bad. Looks kind of barefoot is all. All right, go back to fighting. Fiery Gladiator. Not as cool as the Fiery Dragon Sword, but still kind of cool. Any boss? Yeah, I already took bosses. That's good. I can save money on signets. 4. I got rid of all my sin. Oh, I didn't have any sin. What do I owe this unexpected pleasure? Who are your friends? Lisa has granted me, master. A great evil seeks to strike at the heart of our land. These heroes have come to fight. We need your help arranging meetings with each of the 3 princes. We must warn them of the impending danger. Alas, my poor old legs are as frail as dried reeds, else I would join you in this crusade. Does anyone use alas these days? It's a great word. But you needn't lug my crippled shell around, for I have something you will find useful. Old people are always describing their bodies as just husks of decrepit, fragile skeletons. Take this from me, will you? I'm so weak. What is it, Holy One? It is the invitation to a party at the Garden of Saborine. Oh, I'm not a big fan of this. All 3 princes will be in attendance. Wish to speak to them, this is your chance. Take my invitation and go. As you can see, the slightest bit of excitement may cause this frail body to crumble to death. Jeez. He doesn't look that old. I mean, he doesn't even have any wrinkles on his face, hardly. We shall meet again before the party. Okay, sounds good. Catch you later. Wow, he's so hard on himself. That's is that an assassin boss down there? New mob the prideful. Oh no, it's a warrior. Let's fight him. Maybe we can get a good weapon. I don't think it'll be good enough to have Cost join us, but well, there's a there's a Jahai rat. Oh, okay, we gotta tame that for Masters. Master of Whispers, I mean. I keep calling Masters of Whispers. Singular. It's a singular whisper or a singular master. Get off of me. Get the burning on you. Wow, our pets are getting taken out. Probably focus whatever the priest is. Yeah, it's protection priest, that's why. And they have an orders necro powering up their warrior boss pretty good. Nice. No green. I don't know why I was really expecting 100% drop rate from that green. Probably like a shield or something though. Okay, we can go back. Daring Flames coming up. Ferocious Strike. What's that one do? Your animal companion attempts a Ferocious Strike that deals extra damage and you gain adrenaline and energy. Ooh. I think isn't that part of the Bunny Thumper build? Could be a Bunny Thumper Paragon, but instead of hammer, I'm using spears. 5 platinum for a weapon. People say though on Melandru's Accord is because you're not spending money on stuff, you're selling everything. You end up with tons of cash, but so far, I don't know. Collecting money, saving money, it seems to be really tough. Yeah, similar stats to the other collector, but just different weapons. I love having the +5 energy on the martial weapons. Comes in handy. Spirit Strength is kind of fun to use. Don't remember Mage Hunter's Smash. Definitely Searing Flames is the one to capture here. Maybe Spirit Strength and maybe Ferocious Strike. I don't know if Ferocious Strike would be better to use than Focused Anger though. Might be. You get that adrenaline from it and the energy from it. It could it could balance out the energy management that you get from Focus Anger, but it would require more investment into Beast Mastery, so. There's not many good Paragon elites to choose from, I'm finding. I mean, is there any reason to run a Paragon elite other than Heroic Refrain? I don't know. Definitely need to come back, get that Jahai Rat. There should be a skill similar to there on fire, where if an enemy has a certain condition on, then they take extra damage. So like they're on fire, if their enemy is burning, then you take less damage from them. But if you have one that opposite, it could let you do more damage based on the condition. Something like they're on something. They're on what would be the opposite of they're on fire? They're on ice. And if the enemy has a water hex on, then they take more damage or something. Uh-oh, Tar Heel's crashing the video. Everyone's so quick. Or Uber. Judging and pointing fingers and doubting. I know a thing or two about Guild Wars. Pretty much a lad, and you see magic carpets everywhere. Would do well to cleanse yourself before attempting to talk. Jeez. What am I doing? Wash the dirt and grime from your armor. A font of lit. Oh, that's what that fountain was? I got distracted by this merchant. 1 second. Okay, so do I just stand in this font? And what's the difference between a font and a fountain? Oh, I have to talk to it. Okay. The honey is already there. She can give you the quick. So this takes us to the mission area? Yeah.
Welcome to the Garden of Severine, the most beautiful place in all of Vabbi. This party is to celebrate the Day of Liss.
Looks impressive. Will the princes be here?
They wouldn't miss it. It's the social event of the season. Prince Amtor the Mighty is down from his citadel. His captains are a dour group.
Dour group.
Prince Metu the Wise is here with his scholars and his daughter.
Wow, his armor looks awesome.
Yes, Princess Telko.
Oh, I guess that's not an armor, but see, this is what I don't understand. The caster armor in Guild Wars, generally, not all of them, there's some exceptions, but I would say a vast majority of the caster armor in Guild Wars for characters is terrible. But then here you see the Vabbians in just like the coolest looking outfits possible. Why? Why did they do that?
Like a lot of trouble.
Let's make the NPCs look cooler than the players. Not a great idea. I mean, in one hand, I guess it's easier to think about it. I think they considered too much about clipping with the weapons, the various weapons. So like a lot of the weapons or a lot of the armors have to be like very skin tight for the players, not have too much flowy type things on it. because it's considering the fact that, you know, any character can hold any weapon. But I guess, yeah, if we were walking around with these big bushy clunky Vabbian get-ups, then there's most likely going to be lots of clipping. I don't know. I think I prefer just have better looking armor. Talcora should hit 20 off of this. Boosh. Got it. So we'll take one beast mastery down and then pump and max protection. Now she'll be pretty good. This is a solo mission, which is just the whole concept of a solo mission in Guild Wars 1 doesn't make any sense. He's telling me about the Zaishin mission is Arborstone. Ugh, terrible. I have some serious deep-rooted trauma about that mission. Okay, this is a solo mission, so I'm not too worried about it, but I think I definitely want to have self-heal. I don't think the 3 health regeneration is strong enough. I think I need to bring leadership or something. Leader's comfort. Air on fire won't be too useful because it'll just be single target. But I think I'll go for the eyes. And I don't really have enough adrenaline. I'm stuck with the no adrenaline. Maybe energizing chorus will just for the energy gain. But what will I replace it with? Not enough adrenaline shouts for the Paragon. Yeah, I did go back and get some skills, and I found Anthem of Envy, which kind of does the same thing as find the weakness with less bonus less bonus damage, but it's adrenaline, so we'll equal. All right, let's do this. Solo, not more energy. The most dangerous mission, but it does worry me a little bit. I don't want to lose my Doom's Covenant to something stupid. Generally, it's just like mini games. Fall back would be nice here, actually, just to run around faster. But I want to have my trusty Scatum. Kind of adorable. Organs here. I mean, I don't see how we can be spies if we're just like, we're not hiding our identity at all. The main reason my Morgan is kind of, he's really torn between following Varesh Asa because loyal to Kurna, but he's also a devout believer in Lisa, which is why he respects this priestess so much. And it makes him, and by following Lisa, he obviously is doesn't really like the idea of following Abaddon. We're not in conflict. Both demand devotion and dedication. Without this, yeah, so the fact that he's saying the two are not in conflict, it kind of tells you that they are definitely conflicting each other right now. He's in denial. Yeah, he's a cool character, Morgan. Okay, the way to do this where you don't have to spend any gold, and that's the way I would like to do it. Hopefully I can remember. They should go dance. Yeah, I taught him the dance. That counts as one of the festivities. Next one is the drinking one, I think. Which, if you bring a drunken stance skill, it's a good idea because you can get tons of time on your drunk counter here. That'll count towards your drunkard status. What am I supposed to do again? Gotta drink everyone's... Yeah, I gotta drink everyone's drink. The text sounds more and more drunk. Goes on. Server. 3, 2, 1. But once it ends, yeah, your alcohol timer there. So never mind. But actually, you can activate this again at any time. If I could activate it now, and I could just get a bunch of drinks and not finish it, then it'll count towards my time. It'll all stack up. I already did it, so I don't need to do it again. Just showing you. Now, if you had drunkard status, or if you had a drunkard skill, dwarven skill, as long as you don't finish this last one, we'll have 6. Oh, it maxes out at 5 minutes. Okay, never mind. Why is it maxed out at 5 minutes? Anyway, I already did it. Duel Master. I wish to reenact the Battle of Jahai. Ugh. Careful. Be careful, me. Gotta fight Palawa Joko. Cast my skill too soon. Hurry up. Yeah, it's giving you a little history of between Turai Asa fighting Joko in the Battle of Jahai. The final duel between the two of them. This is a reenactment of that. I cast Focus Anger way too early. Steve at? Steve got body blocked somewhere. Oh dear. I'm okay. Oh my gosh. Where is my stupid pet? So lame. Where's he at? Probably stuck on a staircase or something. I'll be back, Palawa Joko. It's kind of sad I don't do enough damage against him. Should have brought more spear skills, I guess. I thought bringing the healing and damage reduction spell would be good. But actually, to fight him, you just need energy regeneration. Steve, why are you hanging out with this guard? Here we go, buddy. Like when you're walking your dog and there's a street lamp. And then you go on one side of the street light and then the dog goes on the other. And then he's just stuck. He has no concept of untangling himself around the leash. What Steve just did. The cute little stupid alligator. Sorry, excuse me, crocodile. All right, let's try that again. I should get the extra 17 health because it's based on, it says for each ally, and Steve is not a party member, but he's an ally, so I should get an extra, I should get 77 health for that heal, and I'll do more damage with the pet. Wound on him. Damage. Oh, the extra damage is only while they have 50% extra health, though. Fortunate. Yeah. Oh, I got 140. Why did I get so much? Oh, I guess all of these guys count as allies. So that actually is a pretty good skill. My gosh, am I not gonna fight? I'm not gonna beat this guy? There we go. Gosh, that was scary. I'm a little worried about this final battle in this. You have to fight some Scree. I don't know how that's gonna go. This next one's kind of annoying. It's an emote one, so you have to have the emotes memorized. Which kind of not cool. Because they should have a list of all the emotes and the options. You shouldn't have to consult a wiki for all of the emotes. Unless he gives them to you. Doesn't give you. Alright, let's see. here. That also not cheer? Not cheer. What is that one? Pump it up? What is that one? What is the... Okay, that's point. Bag. Chew. Not chew. Chew. Chew again. Boo. What is that one? Hooray? Not cheer. What is that one? I have to do this every time. There's always one emote that I just don't know. Okay, I think it was roar. Doesn't look like roar. Laugh. Chew. Oh, violin. Dance. And what if you're on controller? If you're on controller, you're kind of screwed for this one. You're playing on Steam Deck? How do you do this one? Flex. Or wave. Ew, that's it. Nice. Get out of here. I don't want to see you again, Lumo. This is the one I'm worried about. So you can do something for this person. You got to get a gift. Much about? Yes, I need a gift. So I could buy it for 4 platinum, which I've done that because on my other character that I'm so wealthy. But I don't want to do that this time. I could kill her. Or we work out another arrangement. I can get a feather. Guards are taking it. Feather of a rare phoenix. Palace Acacia. So for this one, I need to get a feather. Find the guards in possession of the golden phoenix feather and steal it. How do I steal it? Do I have to kill a guard? It's not really stealing. It's like literal murder. Oh, I canceled. Nothing to... Nice, he's fighting good. Hit him, Steve. Gosh, we do no damage. How come I didn't get the 72% chance of critical strike and he doesn't get the deep on him? Alright. Whoa, how did... Oh, he used Endure Pain at the last second. Okay, once Endure Pain falls off, he should die. Golden Phoenix Feather. Thank you. Now... Do I have to talk to her again? Or can I just give this... I think I can just give this to... Boca. Yeah. Oh no, she needed it. What did she say when I gave that? She said, "You're silly something." I skipped the chat too. All right, we just had to commit murder. Murder a guard and steal the feather. A little bit extreme. Hey, the great Zatuka's here. What's he doing here? Oh, he's going on his safari into the desolation. Oh, so yeah, we actually run into him later into the desolation. Can actually get a green item for him later on. The Tuka's hunting horn or something. All right, I think after I give Boca this gift, yeah, I think this is the final. I have something in my possession. Yeah. Nice. So now we completed the masters. Now we just have to not die. Talking about trying to get them. We're trying to recruit them to fight against Varesh, but they don't. They either don't. Oh yeah, this is Talcora's dad, isn't it? Oh no, Talcora's dad is the prince, Metu. Right. I either. Yeah, they either are scared of Varesh, or. Why did you tell me about your father? Yeah, so this is where we find out she's royalty, and her father is actually one of the rich, wealthy brothers, princes. So yeah, they're either scared of Varesh, or they don't respect the threat. They think they're untouchable, which makes sense. They're this wealthy. They're surrounded by all this, like, fortress wealth and resplendence. Makes sense. Okay. He says they have merit, but he has his own problems that he doesn't want to be distracted from. And we are good. Now we have to not die to Scree. A little bit scared about this.
The flaw in Palawa Joko's invasion of Vabbi was that he outran his supply lines. Once Tarayasa flanked him, Palawa's forces were doomed. What's that?
Sounds like harpies. Scree harpies.
Goran.
Don't be a fool, Goran.
Goran sucks.
No harpies anywhere near here.
He's the most unwanted hero in the game. Norgu, however. Norgu is S-tier hero.
Exits in an orderly fashion. There is only one of them. This is not the time to panic. Very well. This is now the time to panic.
Oh, there's Steve.
This
Oh
way,
my
Vabbi.
gosh, we're just tanking
I'll
damage here.
protect you.
Why are we just tanking them? Where if we're in the middle of this battle. Okay. Jeez, that was scary. I'll protect you. Talcora here, can she at least like protect me and heal me and stuff? I guess we're okay. Got a lot of teammates here. Oh, that's interesting. Heal comfort, leader's comfort. I get the max healing 140 because there's so many allies around here. Yeah, get in there, guards. Your guards are just like getting no. All right, there's a couple more screwy. Gotta drag the other guards into the battle. Nice. This should make them all critical strike at the same time. But go for the eyes is great here. It might be worth doing this on hard mode too. Because it's pretty doable. I don't know if I could kill Palawa Joko solo though. But you can solo hard mode. You know, you can get some extra money that way. Gold. Experience is not really that useful, but the gold is. Or Melandru's a chord player anyway. Oh, so Anthem of Envy also will work for minions and pets. Oh, but it's an attack skill. Never mind. So find their weakness is much better. Much better shout. Gonna cast it on any ally, and it's only attack. It doesn't
What
matter
a
about
mess.
attack skills.
Yes. But the question is, why
Unless
would
you
the
have a
Scree
bear
Harpies
pet, because
invade
bears
the
actually do have an attack skill.
All I can say is, thank the gods for War Marshal Varish.
What?
If the Harpies are raiding, we'll need all the troops she can spare.
True. Excuse me. I need to check in with my forces.
Crazy.
Yes, I'd best get back as well. Will you be joining me, daughter?
I have made my own arrangements, Father.
I see that you have. We will speak of this later.
And I had best get back home as well. The new theater season is about to start. Goran, fetch my sedan chair.
They just don't really care.
Those idiots.
Let them go. You've broken the ice. I have some leads that we should follow up on.
All right, very nice. We got to Kodash Bazaar. This is another possible place to get elite armor, which would be pretty cool. I think the elite Vabbian armor for Paragon, if I remember correctly, is pretty sweet. This is the primary quest, yeah. Also, the skills trainer here has different skills than Yolan Haven. So let's go ahead and look at those. I don't have a lot of money, but I could buy up to 4 skills right now. See if there's anything worth getting. Godspeed. Blade, yeah, Blade turn refrain is not bad. But it's only one target. But because it's an echo, you can actually maintain it indefinitely to get a 14 or 15% chance to block. Pretty sweet. Scavenger Strike is excellent. Probably the best. If you're a secondary ranger with the pet, Scavenger Strike is probably the best attack skill for that energy management. Brace Yourself is good. I think probably in the Desolation. There's some knockdown skills there. Way. Angelic Protection. Anytime target ally takes more than 137 damage per second. That seems too high. It seems like if you're running protection skills anyway, like Protective Spirit, it seems like this probably wouldn't really activate. You only use it if like someone's just getting totally focused down. Blazing Finale. Whenever a chanter ends on target ally, all foes. This is great. We're picking that up. That's excellent for using with They're on Fire. Because I can echo and keep it on all my teammates, at least my frontliners. An adrenaline skill. This is great if they're burning, but I think my energy management's okay. I don't want to use a skill bar for that. Starting to get some decent motivation skills now. Yeah, I can start to become a healer or battery for my mates. Ooh, this is nice. Except it puts weakened on me, but that's some big damage for only 3 adrenaline. Of course, my damage will be lowered after I'm weakened. I've never seen that. I'm tempted to pick that up. Super spammable, high damage. And running Focused Anger, if I spam it, be okay. It might end up using too much energy resources from my teammates, though. Oh, yeah, we'll get it. Choking gas. We'll get poison arrows, or apply poison also for Jin. And I'm running out of money. Running out of money. Let's switch over to another character, like warrior. That's a good one. Innervating charge. Weakness, spell penetration. Ulcerous lungs is nice. Oh, vocal minority is what I'm thinking. Vocal minority is very good for the desolation later on. I'm probably gonna pick that up. Except actually, there's a lot of hex removal there. Not gonna worry too much about that far in advance. Let's look at element. Oh no, let's look at dervish or monk. Ooh, healing seed. Oof, that's a good one. Oh, it's my last skill. Let's hold off. Okay, here's the Vabbian armor. It looks cheap, but actually the number of rubies and sapphires you need are just pretty expensive. And I don't think it's the coolest armor for Paragon, but it is pretty nice. The Vabbian crest, like the same cost as a regular crest. Probably because it doesn't look great. Again, why did they choose to just phone it in on the Paragon helmet? Please tell me why they did that. Why did they phone it in? That's enough. That's enough character design and armor modeling. Let's just give them a little floaty crest stone in front of their head. Random shapes. Perfect. Sounds like I'm hating and I kind of am. I mean, why couldn't... Yeah, it's enough. You guys get the gist of it. I'll hang on to these collector items for now, but I don't want them to take too much my inventory. All right, guys, we made it to Kodash Bazaar. We got max armor except for a helmet. Nice to salvage some stuff and get glittering dust. You know what? I'm gonna salvage that. 5. That was good. We only need 4 more now. Okay, so I'm gonna farm some Hecate tongues next. Then salvage those. Trying to get 4 more glittering dust, and I'll get my max leadership crest. That'll be massive. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Great episode. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace.